What's going on, trumpet players? Welcome to number 59. Bingo Variations is the first part of your purple belt test. Before I get into playing it for you, I just want to go over a couple quick things. Number one, we have a key signature, so all our B's are B flats. That's going to affect this note, first valve. We're playing in 4/4 time, but we have this measure, which is called a pickup, and it's not a full measure, and so this is going to start on 4. So I'll start on 4, and then this is beat 1. 4, 1. Okay, we're going to play 2 lines, and we are going to play both the black notes and the gray notes. I've got the metronome set at 80. Here we go. Number 59. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that is number 59. Let's talk about some things in it. First, let's start with talking about this pickup measure. So what is a pickup? Well, there's a fancy name for a pickup. It's called an anacrusis, or most commonly referred to as a pickup. It's music that comes before the first full measure, and the rhythmic value of the pickup is sometimes removed from the last measure. Okay, so what does that mean? Well, let's look at it. Music that comes before the first full measure. Okay, so here's the first full measure. 1, 2, and 3, 4, and. That's 4 beats, first full measure. We're in 4/4 time. This is only 1 beat. It is a pickup because it's not a full 4 beats. Okay? So the beat that this is going to start on, since this is 1 beat before this and we're in 4/4 time, this would technically be on the last beat of our imaginary pickup measure. So it's going to start on 4. 4, 1. And then, now you might be thinking, why don't we just make this beat 1? Well, it has to do with where the emphasis is placed on the notes. Okay, and this is going to be the stronger note. So that's why this is placed on beat 1, right? This is going to go, there was, lean into was, right? Because that's a strong one. If we made this beat 1, it'd be, there was. And that's not how the song goes, right? Da-da. We're leaning towards that. And a lot of times, since this pickup leads into beat 1, we're going to do what's called a crescendo, where we're going to get just a little bit louder and then land on that da-da. Okay? So that's common in pickups. Another thing that you need to do with pickups is never take a breath between a pickup and its downbeat. That'd be like doing there was a... Okay, you're going to just ruin the song there, right? This leads into this, so there's no breath going to be before a pickup and its downbeat. Pretty much ever, okay? So don't take a breath before a pickup and its downbeat. Now you'll see that this last measure only has 3 beats. Where's the beat from that 4th beat? Well, it's right here in the pickup. Now, I will tell you that this is the only place, this book is the only place I have ever seen that be a thing, okay? So most of the time you would just have regular measures after that, but for some reason in this book, when there's a pickup, they cut beats off of the last beat to be part of the pickup. I don't know why they do it, but they do. Okay, so that's a pickup, or an anacrusis. And now let's talk about the new note we learned in this. And this is going to be a high B flat. It's the highest note we know. It's on the middle of the staff, and it's a B flat, not a B natural. It's going to be played first valve, like this. There it is. So we're really going to have to blow faster air, raise that back of our throat, and tighten the sides of our lips to play this. Make sure you got firm contact between the mouthpiece and your lips. And try to hold it out with that nice, beautiful sound. If it's too low, it's going to sound like an F. And if it's too high, it's going to sound like a D. We want that one right in the middle, okay? Now, since it's the same fingering as an F, first valve, a good exercise is to go back and forth between these. Play F, then B flat. Okay, just to practice that going up and down the partials, okay? Now, since this is a flat, this is going to bring up our first key signature, okay? This is the key of F major, 1 flat, and you're going to play every B as a B flat. So instead of B natural, which is always second valve, B flats are always first valve. So if you see a flat, the first flat is always B flat. So whenever you play a song, you got to check, do I have a key signature? If you don't have a key signature, all your B's are going to be natural, second valve. If you do have a key signature, all your B's are going to be B flats, first valve. So this B right here, even though there's not a flat in front of it, is still a B flat because our key signature tells us it's a B flat. Okay, and this is the only measure that has B's in it. So it's the only measure it's going to affect, but make sure you're playing these first valve, high B flat. Okay, let's go over the rhythm. I've got the metronome at 80. Again, we're going to start on beat 4. And one thing about this song, actually, let me turn the metronome off really quick, is so if you just were to play the black notes, it's going to be the song bingo. There was a farmer had a dog. But if we add in these gray notes, we're going to play what is called a rhythmic variation, where we're playing basically the same notes in the same spot, but we're just going to add a few little flashy rhythms. So instead of there was a farmer had a dog, it's going to be there was a farmer had a dog. So it's just a way of spicing it up, making it different, varying it. That's why it's called a variation. So for your test, you're going to play both black and gray notes. Okay, you're going to play the rhythmic variation. And that is what I'm going to count right now. 80 beats per minute. We start on 4. So I'll give you 1, 2, 3, and then we'll start our counting on 4 here. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Now you got to watch out. This rest on beat 1 might cause you some trouble. Okay? We really, since beat 1 is so strong, we really want to play on beat 1, but this rest on beat 1, you got to be aware of it. Now, if you make a mistake on it, just take your pencil, circle it lightly, just to remind yourself that there's a rest on beat 1. Watch out. It's a trap right here, okay? So, to recap, before we play it one final time, we have a pickup. We're in 4/4 time, but we have a pickup, so this starts on beat 4. This pickup leads into the downbeat. Don't take a breath in between it. Okay, we're going to play. We're going to play the gray notes and the black notes, the variation. This measure, these are B flats. I know there's no flat in front of them, but we have a key signature. So this tells us that all B's are flat. It doesn't have to be this B flat up here. It could be the low B flat. It could be a high B flat. All B's are flat when you have a flat in your key signature. Okay? And then finally, what we are going to do is make sure we're not hitting this rest right here. Okay, so rest on beat 1. And then don't worry that this doesn't have 4 beats. It's just going to stop on beat 3. The 4th beat is in this measure. Okay, 80 beats per minute. I'll give you 1, 2, 3. We're going to start on 4 with the pickup. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. And that's the first part of your purple belt test, number 59, bingo variations. Good luck.